Now I've got a fun fact for you. Do you know the first hockey puck was made of frozen cow dung?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back before they became standardized.
Yeah.
They'd grab whatever was handy, and typically it would be frozen cow dung.
You'd want to make sure it stays frozen. Let's give it a big slap shot. It goes everywhere.
But you wouldn't want to be in goals.
No.
Introducing the two most handsome newsreaders in Fresh. The CBD? Adelaide? The world. News with Tom and Callum on Fresh 92.7.
Yes, kicking us off, this is a bit of an odd one, but former US Olympian David Hearn, he was a canoer, has been in trouble for kind of ruining and dismantling the Washington, D.C. reflective pool. So, you know the big pool that sits across the monument?
I have to keep reading about this pool.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it now?
So he allegedly went past and started ruining the pool. There was a bunch of sealant and he started lifting up tiles and things like that and destroyed the pool because it's been in a renovation process ordered by Trump.
For ages. And then it was green at one point.
Oh, was it? I didn't say that.
Oh,
yeah.
It's just been trouble, this pool.
But he's been accused of lifting up the tiles, things like that, destroying it, and he's gone to court for it. He claimed he was just on a bike ride. What's funny about it is he claimed he was just on a bike ride going past. He was like, I just noticed a few things were loose and started playing with it.
Had my tools in the satchel.
Yeah. Then he got detained for 5 hours on the day. That was late June, but now he's officially been charged with, destruction of property and stuff like that. So we'll see what the consequences are there. But yeah, a bit of a funny one. Over to what's happening on some beaches here in Queensland. On Friday, there were 3 bits of space debris found on a beach in Queensland.
Yeah, right.
On Saturday, there was another bit of space debris found on a beach in Queensland. The interesting bits about these debris is that they're not just ordinary bits of scrap metal. They're orb-looking things. They're round, circular metal balls that are washing up on the beach, right? So everyone's thinking, hey, it could be satellites or launch vehicles, something like that, falling out of the sky. Of course, other people are saying, could be aliens.
Could be a Truman Show-like situation.
The lights falling out of the sky. It's just odd that they're, 3 orbs or 4 orbs. They're just metal balls. So they're doing exclusion zones on the beach to make sure people don't go closer, but they're going to be examining them over the next week, I guess.
Yeah, we'll keep a close eye on that.
Lastly, I mentioned the Socceroos before. We had the viewership. How many people were looking at it? It was 3.2 million people watching it. And, yeah, obviously a huge game, very big. Unfortunate loss coming to penalty shootout, but the Socceroos obviously did very well.
Yeah, I mean, great to get to the knockout stages. Would have probably liked to get one round farther.
Yeah.
I think maybe we could relook at the order we take those penalties.
Sure.
There was some interesting lineup.
Some different, some odd choices for sure.
Yeah, but hey, that's it. It's another 4 years till we get to see the World Cup again with the Socceroos in it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Being in a relationship means trust. You know, you need to be able to trust that person because they see you at your most vulnerable. They also have all the juicy secrets on you. There are things about me that if my partner told anyone, I'd die. Crawl into a fetal position, just lay there sucking on my thumb.
Yeah.
What can I say? I've got some demons.
Yeah. I feel like, this segment could easily go down that path if you just want to unleash your demons, but I don't think you want to.
I would much rather not.
No.
But on the other hand, when someone else's partner says something to embarrass their partner, I'm all for it.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, I know exactly what you're going to bring up, and I have to say, quite similarly to you, this is a demon. This is the biggest demon of them all plaguing my life, and it's Satan of the equivalent.
Do you want to crawl up into a ball now or
Yeah.
in a couple minutes? So, yeah, you obviously know what we're talking about. On Friday, we spoke about how you look like Johnny Galecki, which, we weren't sure if it was a good thing or a bad thing, mainly because there's an underlying joke between the two of us, how much we rag on The Big Bang Theory. We don't think it's a great show. I think it's not funny, full of catchphrase like bazinga.
Yep.
And it was just one of those shows. Neither of us. For years.
Absolutely.
For years, we've ragged on The Big Bang Theory together and just how much we don't like it. Until producer Steph, who's also your partner, bless her, has, I guess, different likes and enjoyments. And she let it slip that you two have been watching Big Bang Theory and loving it, and you even said Sheldon's your favourite character. I think I heard the word hero
There's
thrown around.
been a miscommunication about the Sheldon favourite character thing, but yes, I have been watching the Big Bang Theory and I've been quite enjoying it. Sue me.
Wow, okay. You've changed the
it's-
tune since Friday. Friday, you could not deal with this.
Yeah, look, it's one of those ones I have raved on for a while, for a long time, and then what happened was I was sitting on the couch and it popped up on free to air, and honestly I thought, oh crap, here's the Big Bang Theory. Oh god. It pops up. I watched about 10 minutes of it, had a bit of a laugh, thought it's not as bad as I remember it being.
I'm just going to get a quick hand signal from Steph here. Steph, was it free to air thumbs up or was it streaming? It was streaming?
It was free to air.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, yeah,
You're streaming
the box
Big Bang
set.
Theory.
It was the box set, season 1 to 12. You know what? It surprised me though. Look, it's one of those ones that it's one of those you don't have to think at all kind of shows. It's fun you can just chuck on in the background.
Stop trying to defend the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
Who's your favourite character?
The older I get, though, the more I'm just like, I just want to watch a brain dead show that just put in the background. I can relax a little bit. It's Howard. Howard is the best character.
Steph is screaming behind the producer's booth that is Sheldon.
It's not Sheldon. What I will say is Sheldon had a few good gags when I watched it. It's not my favourite, though. But I can tell you from watching it, it's better than The Simpsons. Bazinga.
I don't know if I can continue with the show this morning.
It had way more entertainment value than Game of Thrones. Bazinga.
Oh my god. There are so many things that I'm not allowed to say. But I got to keep it in.
I believe the episode was the Einstein approximation. Great episode where Sheldon goes to work at the Cheesecake Factory, believe it or not. Hilarious situation to do some research for his physics project. Is absolutely a knee slapper.
Adam's texted in, I'd rather watch random stuff on YouTube than lower myself to that terrible show. It makes it worse that you're streaming it.
You need to
Lockie's
give it a
texted
crack,
in,
Adam.
I will side against Big Bang Theory.
Bunch of Sheldor haters on the text line.
No, just normal people that have the right opinion.
Got another text here. Speaking of partners embarrassing them, my husband always falls asleep at dinner, restaurant, family event, wherever. Snort at faster pasta, apparently. That's from Deanna.
Don't be sleeping on faster pasta.
It's a great spot.
Yeah.
Great spot, absolutely.
Hey, Liz over in Glenelg North, good morning to you. Did your partner embarrass you? Did you embarrass your partner? What happened?
First off, how could you not like Big Bang Theory?
No.
What the hell?
Very good, Liz. Who's your favourite character?
Oh my God. That's just like great entertainment.
Who's your go-to?
Well, I'm a bit like Penny, but I love Penny and Sheldon together as a duo.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were going to say couple, and I was like, I have not got up to
No,
that.
they're like brothers.
Holy hell.
They're always there, support. Like she's like Sheldon's big sister or mum.
Great characters, great characters.
My Big Bang tolerance is wearing thin.
Oh, you're going to have to get over it.
Favourite
It's
season?
better than Game of Thrones.
Liz, how'd your partner embarrass you? Or were you the embarrassing partner?
Well, look, I also have a nerd husband. So
strange side swipe,
dated
but
the naughty
yeah.
boys first and then married a nerd because they're like so reliable and awesome.
Yeah.
However, he proposed to me at the Anomaly Hotel in a top hat, cummerbunds and a waistcoat.
A top hat.
Yeah, came in top hat. I was there for a girls' night with the girls.
Really?
And dropped down to one knee in a top hat, waistcoat, cummerbunds. Yeah.
Is the top hat one of those ones that's like kind of on the expensive side, like from a suit shop, or would it be like, is it a novelty top hat?
It's like a novelty top hat, like you see in the. He should have had a cane.
Yeah, would have really fit the part.
I thought he was there for a quiz night or something, to host a quiz night or something.
The Monopoly Man convention is in town or something. Oh wait, I'm being proposed to.
Perfect.
Oh, Liz, and you still happily married now?
Yeah, 12 years.
You
Yep.
beauty.
Great stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, get the naughty ones out and go for the geeks.
Keep streaming on the Big
Yeah.
Bang Theory.
Liam in Greenwith, did your partner embarrass you?
Good morning, boys. How are we?
Yes,
good.
very well, Liam. And yourself, mate?
Yeah, good, brother. Mine's a proposal story as well, which is pretty funny. So I was in Kangaroo Island getting ready to propose to my wife, and I had all my friends there ready to set the scene, and she decides to whip out the bloody sunscreen and puts that all over me. So then when I go to get the ring out, I've dropped the ring.
Oh, you're slippery.
And it's bloody landed. Landed on a rock over the bloody barrier.
Oh, no. Well, just because you were all lathered up and you couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah.
It's one,
Silky through. She thought my English skin needed some sunscreen, whereas I would take a sunburn.
well, it's one of those ones that if you turned around and said, I don't need sunscreen, she might arouse some suspicion.
Yeah, and I even started the thing of, we've been together for so long, I love you. And then all she cares about is bloody lathering sunscreen on.
You proposed, then you slid on out of there.
Slip, slop, slap, seek and slide, Liam. You got to be with the program.
Tom, really interesting stuff. I was looking at a stat about Wimbledon,
Yeah,
the
okay.
tennis. Did you know that they play with more than 54,000 balls during Wimbledon
Really?
get thrown around and stuff? So I guess this is,
54,000 balls gets thrown around during Wimbledon.
yeah, so this is between, I guess, trainings in there and stuff throughout
Yeah.
all the games and everything. 54,000 balls. It's a hell of a lot. And
a lot
what
of balls.
happens? It's a lot of balls. And what happens is nearly 700 go missing every year. Some are taken by the audience. They will take it as souvenirs.
Yeah.
Kid catches it in the crowd. They take it home, whatever. But there's a bunch of the balls that get used for something pretty bizarre, I found out. And what they do is they give it to animal conservation places like zoos and stuff. And they are being used, particularly over in England, for homes for mice.
Oh, like Elon Musk tiny homes.
Yeah, so they cut a hole in the ball, and then mice crawl into the tennis ball, and then they live in there. And
Is
this
the tennis ball really that big enough for
Yeah, apparently it's the perfect size for a little mice home.
Don't know where you'd put the TV.
Yeah, imagine being the mice crawling in there. Oh god, ceiling's a bit low.
I guess this is my bedroom, bathroom, and living room.
Yeah, you'd be a little bit annoyed for sure if you're the mice. I don't think it's particularly big. Like, you're looking at all these other animals like the gorillas with big zoo enclosures.
Why
and
do
you
the
just
rats get the sewers?
Yeah, you get a whole pipeline system. These mice just get a tiny little ball.
Yeah.
I'd be annoyed for sure.
Also,
but
not
it's what's
just
happening.
any ball, like a recycled ball that wasn't good enough to stay with the pros.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a discarded ball.
Yeah.
That then they've thrown. What? Look, why is no one standing up for the mice anymore?
Yeah, it's one of those
We used to have
ones-
mice as pets. When was the last time you knew someone that had mice pets?
It would be cool if you were one
I
of the
see more
mice.
people having pets of rats.
If
than-
you're one of the mice though, and you found out, you caught wind that it was Federer's ball, you'd be like, oh, well, that's kind of, at least my house is
Yeah.
worth more than some of the other tennis players' balls.
Yeah, you'd want one of the big names.
Yeah.
You'd want like a Djokovic, a Federer.
Absolutely.
Williams.
What I'd be scared of is if a kid at the zoo or something saw the ball just rolling around or something, just your kid sees a ball, you pick it up and you bloody hurl it at your mate, and then your house is you all of a sudden you're in a tornado swirl like Wizard of the Oz being thrown around your house. Tom, a friend of mine has moved to Melbourne to live in her friend's house.
Okay.
Little did she know she's moved in with the roommate from hell.
A quick storm.
Yeah, it was very quick, very quick. Yeah, her name's Holly. She moved over to Melbourne and moved in with a friend's place, right?
Yeah.
And it's sort of escalated to the point where she's had to leave. It was one of her good friends, and it started off nice enough. I think she's been there for a few months until there was a tipping point. And I have to say, it's one of those really small things that has just escalated to, her leaving the house. So she went out with her and her roommate
Sure.
and her boyfriend for a night out on the drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Later that night, her and her boyfriend had a few more drinks when they got home.
Kick-ons.
Kick-ons. Not too rowdy though. She's quite a polite girl. She's not, she's not like for the context of this story. She
Quite
is
a
not
polite girl.
Yeah, she's like very but she's not rowdy. Like, she doesn't she wouldn't push it too hard or anything. She's left a few cans out, a few empty cans of drinks and stuff, and left the backlight on outside.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, she wakes up the next morning, 7 a.m, The roommate is blasting music intentionally to irk her. You can hear the mumbles of him on the phone saying, I think I'm gonna have to kick her out. I'm gonna have to kick her out. It's the cans.
What?
It's the cans. Like, oh, it's disgusting. I'm gonna have to kick her out. So she's woken up to these mumbles thinking, this can't be for real. He then comes out and says, hey, look, I've been talking with my parents and yeah, we've thought about the can situation and it's probably best if you think about leaving.
Over a couple cans.
Over the cans, right? And then from there, it like escalated to a little bit of an argument of, hey, I'm probably not going to leave. We can sort this out like we are friends.
I've just moved.
I've just moved. Yeah, exactly right. I come
Got
from
nowhere to
Adelaide.
go.
Yeah, surely we can work this out. It'll surely be fine. It simmers for a little bit, but then he cuts her off all of the streaming services. She goes to watch Netflix, goes to watch Disney. She's blocked from all of them.
Yeah, right.
He's doing a silent protest to get her out of this house over the little can issue that was a few ciders left in the backyard.
Pretty small thing.
Very small thing to get in a tiff over.
Yeah, great amount of trouble in. What's the smallest thing you've been in trouble for? So looking at the text line before we jump to the phones, the smallest thing you've been in trouble for, we got Brett texting in saying, putting Glad wrap in the recycling bin. My wife is a recycling nut.
Yep. That's a big one. Things that are going to happen at home, cleaning and stuff like that. Will here, my friend since high school, hasn't spoken to me in 6 months because we had slightly differing opinions on a game character's weapon design.
Okay, as a couple of video game enthusiasts, we can break that down, and that was more than a tiff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's friendship on the line kind of stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, a huge argument happened there. Hopefully soon you'll be back together playing video games and not arguing.
Got another one here from Troy. I always get a lecture about is not replying straight away.
Not replying straight away. Yeah, good one. Okay, not being on the phone quick enough.
Hey, over in Hindmarsh Island, Alexander joins us on the line. Alex, how you going, mate?
Good, and yourself?
Very good.
Very good. What's the smallest thing you got in trouble for?
I got suspended for a week for not even being at... pretty much, I got suspended because my vice principal thought I was at school when I was not.
Okay.
Right.
So
Okay,
were you
so-
suspended because you didn't go to school?
No, I was actually at a carpentry course for the week. So they thought that somehow, without my Ps, I went from Adelaide Hills back to school for lunch, terrorised some kids, and went back to the
Right.
hills all
Okay.
within 30 minutes.
Were you
so,
framed?
So something happened at school, but you weren't even there to have done it. So yeah, it sounds like a framing.
Yeah, pretty much. I still got
God.
the suspension, but I had the lecturer that I was with call the school and tell them like that I couldn't have done that. It wasn't possible, and obviously he was quite angry with the school, but I still copped the suspension regardless because they had already put it through.
Oh, what? You still had to serve your time after being cleared from framed.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
shocking.
It's like going to prison for not needing to go to prison,
Yeah.
and like someone bailed you out.
Alex, how was the suspension? Did it treat you okay?
Would have been a
or-
nice holiday, right?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it was a suspension from home, and so I pretty much spent the time playing games.
There you go. Yeah, what a holiday. What a luxury, actually. It all worked out nicely.
Not too bad. We're about to have a look at round 17 of the AFL. And Callum joining us again. Smug Brett on the line. I could see the smug cloud coming in from the drive-in this morning. How are you, Brett?
Good, mate. Good. Yeah, it's caught up in all the fog here.
Yeah. Are you feeling
It's
pretty...
huge amounts of smugness.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how smug are you feeling? 10 being very smug.
Well, I'd say 11.
Ooh. God, that's smug.
But look, I did it again. I did the cardinal sin. Saturday morning, I thought Melbourne playing Hawthorn, Tasmania. I'll change my tip, and I changed it. And guess what? Melbourne won, didn't they? So.
Yep.
If I hadn't changed that tip, I'd be in front right now.
Yeah,
You're
fell
right.
short a little bit.
Brett, Melbourne didn't just win, they did it pretty convincingly as well, beating Hawks 125 to Hawthorn's 90. We had Crows as well get up over the West Coast Eagles at Optus. West Coast 74, Crows 99. And yesterday for the last game of the round, Port Adelaide getting the job done against North Melbourne, keeping their season hopes alive, winning by 21 points, 73-52. Now, Brett, you did have a pretty good round. For a round full of upsets, you still got 6 correct, mate. You're in second place, not tied with anyone on 107 points. Do you reckon you're going to get the first?
And I also managed to sneak some margin in there too. As I said, if I didn't change that Melbourne tip, I would be on top.
Yeah, you would tell us
I'm
that.
coming.
Yeah, you're very, very confident, aren't you, Brett, that you'll get first place?
Brett, we're at round 17 right now. By what round do you think you'll take top spot?
Oh, it should have been this week, shouldn't it? Next week, definitely.
Next week. Okay, well, I'm keen to see what happens next week. Also very possible, Smug Brad, that you could just absolutely cark it on one of them and get like 3 right and then just be out for good.
Well, I have been following. Now, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Are you Sugar Maple?
I'm not.
There is a Sugar Maple. Yeah, that is me.
That is you. Where's that come from? Sugar Maple? Sugar Lips? What's going on there?
Big fan of the deciduous tree, mate. Sugar maple tree, native to Canada.
Well, there you go. Not sure what that's got to do with footy, but
You'll have to work out my alias, Smug Brett. Have a suss where that is.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
It was hard enough having to scroll down and load the next page to find Tom.
Oh, come on.
Very smug. Very smug.
I'm 101 points. I'm only 6 tips behind you, Smug Brett.
I was watching last week. Was there a 4 last week? Was it 4?
Yeah, look, I've been in a bit of a lull lately, but you know what? Get it out of the way now, and then I'm going to have a good charge towards the end of the year. I can feel it. I'm coming for you. You know what, Brett? Let's make a side bet on this one. How about if you beat me, because I think Callum's out of the race, we'll take you out for dinner. However, if I beat you, you have to take me and Callum out for dinner.
Sure.
Okay.
I reckon I could handle that.
Deal. We'll go to Chianti if you're paying for it. We'll go to a dive bar if me and Tom are paying for it.
I was going to say, if you manage to win, I'm sure it'll just be Macca's around the corner there, won't it?
Nothing wrong with that, Brett.
I love the Nuggets. Good on you, Brett. Thanks for joining us again this week, going through the tips.
No worries, mate.
Cheers, Brett.
All right, let's see if we can beat that smug cloud. I'd really like to see the look on smug Brett's face when he has to pay for dinner. Callum, I'm going to address something from Friday's show. Something that happened off air here in the studio. It was around the time we made that startling discovery that Callum looks like Johnny Galecki.
Yours truly.
Leonard from Big Bang Theory. And we had Tim from Melbourne reach out to the show through the text line saying, at least you don't get told you look like Colonel Sanders.
Yep.
Which raises a couple of questions. But we had producer Steph, run into the studio saying, guys, what does this text mean?
Hello.
It was a funny one. It's one of these ones that I feel like everyone at some point in their life has made this exact blunder.
Well, I hope so, because when you guys both mocked me, I was trying to do my job. Should I just say it, or do you want to do the honours?
Yeah. What did you think it said?
I came in and I said, guys, Tim said, at least you don't get called Colonel Sanders.
The old colonial colonel.
Yeah. And then said, isn't it Colonial Light Garden?
Oh, yes, I forgot about that one.
As you tried to back it up to us, still thinking Colonel was right.
Colonel. That's because the look on your face.
I think we gasped. Yeah, there was. I was like, what the? Okay, yeah, one of those word blunders.
It was a shocker. It was bad. So we do want to go to the text line. We want to know, what have you been getting wrong this whole time?
Tell you what, a good one I saw was right before a American journalist talking about the Socceroos has gone viral this morning and yesterday for calling them the Socceroos. And you have to look it up. It's like Socceroos. She calls them. Yeah, she absolutely botches it. It's going viral right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she completely destroyed it. Sakiru's is what she said versus Egypt. She got Egypt right. At least she got half of the teams correct, but it could be a word blunder. It could be something like that. I had a mate come over a few weeks ago and claimed when I was putting stuff in the dishwasher that you put your cups upright. so the water fills up into the cups.
No.
How crazy is that? And he looked at me like I was an idiot, and he said, "That's how you do it." Because I had them all facing down, and he said, "What are you doing? That's crazy. You have to put them up so they fill up with water."
What?
How wild is that? So.
Never going to have a cup of water at their house. That would
So,
not clean well at all.
Could be one of them, could be a colonel, could be a dishwasher, could be anything. Are you doing something? Could it be a geography thing? Did you think a country was in a certain place that it isn't?
I'll give you one as well.
Yeah.
We play a lot of her on the station, but I used to pronounce Tuvalu as Tovlo.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
For a
such
long
classic.
time. Yeah, for a long time. I'll also stitch myself up again. I used to confuse the word consolation and constellation. Like
Yeah,
constellation
yeah.
of stars in the sky, and saying if there's any consolation to that.
Well, you know, I found out the other day I've been using alas wrong. I've been using alas as in like, oh well, on to the next thing. But apparently it means it's something. It's like a negative connotation. It's like, oh well, that sucked. I still obviously don't
Right.
even. But yeah, I've
Okay.
been using alas wrong. Is what I.
It's funny because you're one of the few people to use alas.
Go on to the text line. Plenty of texts coming through. We've got this one from Rosie. I had a friend swear that Spain was in South America.
Yeah, good one. I feel like the geography one's a big thing in a country is somewhere else. From David, when I was a teenager, I used cream deodorant and I used to dig it out with my fingers and apply it like a paste until I was in PE and a mate saw me and said, "Why don't you twist from the bottom?"
Cream deodorant.
What is cream deodorant? The
Roll on?
roll on?
Is it
Are we idiots? Is there a cream deodorant?
What?
Is there actually like almost like a paste deodorant that you just wipe on your arms?
That can't be real.
No, it
that
can't.
sounds like shaving cream.
There's only two deodorants. It's roll on and spray.
Yeah, right?
There has to be. I feel like now we're looking like idiots. What if we're the idiots and we're the ones making fun of people in this segment?
I've got a hyper fixation on cream deodorant now. I'm going to do a quick Google search.
All right. I'll continue with one of the
Is there
texts.
such thing as cream deodorant?
All right, you got just another one. We got my brother is 23 and still mixes up the words specific and Pacific. Very good one. Where are we on the cream deodorant front?
Yeah, it might be a thing.
Oh, really?
Typically, it relies on natural ingredients like shea butter, coconut oil, magnesium to neutralize odor-causing bacteria. Highly popular alternative to traditional sticks and sprays.
Okay, maybe it's one of those, like not slagging anyone off, but like a hippie kind of like... Like, maybe it's one of those, like, naturopathy kind of, like, you know.
You don't have to use the word hippie. Like, holistic?
Yeah. We'll go with that. The Woodstock deodorant.
I'm going to be keeping an eye out for cream deodorant now. So that's really just gate.
Yeah,
part of this
interesting.
whole-
Interesting. That's a great one.
Another text here of all the things we've gotten wrong. There's another example of things we've gotten wrong.
Yeah.
I used to use a butter knife to cut pretty much anything when I was cooking. I just couldn't be bothered using the big ones.
Yeah, okay. Good one. We got this one.
It's no cream butter text.
No.
Or deodorant.
I thought this whole time Margot Robbie was American.
Okay, yeah, great on the accent there.
Yeah.
Got another one here as well. I bought a Vicks flush thing where it sprays fluid, but I thought it was to clean out my ears, not clear up my nose. Got a strange look from my wife when she saw what I was doing from Tony.
Yeah, okay. And we got someone else texting Diane. Look up Speed Stick deodorant.
Oh, all right.
All right, we're on the deodorant front now.
Quick Google search and then we'll get out of here.
What do we got?
Stick deodorant.
Yeah.
Having a look at it now. Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
This is a whole nother world of deodorant that I just didn't think I'd come across on a Monday morning.
Speed Stick deodorant the cream then?
Do you just put on Speed Stick deodorant faster than regular deodorant? It's like the Ferraris of deodorant.
I feel like cream deodorant would make me chafe in the pits and stuff.
Okay, well, I'm glad we learned something new this morning.
I'm all for the deodorant chat. I'd say most of the time there is an instant connection when you meet someone and you have the same name.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I guess you don't want to, your name to be associated with, but you want it to be associated with good people.
Yeah,
it's
for
your
sure.
name, right? You don't want to beef with a Callum. You don't want to beef with a Tom.
It's a classic phrase when you, like for me, instance, and you say, I've never met a bad Callum.
Yeah.
Which actually I haven't. I actually haven't.
right.
They've all been quite all
I
right.
didn't say anything. I'm sitting across from one, but I've never come across this before, and I'm not really sure what to do. As we all know, there is a text line you can interact with us. It's a direct link to the studio, to the host, whoever's in here talking, and whether it's a road update, it's telling a story, asking for a shout-out, song requests on Friday knockoffs. There are so many reasons as to why you might text the station.
Yeah.
And look, long story short, someone with my name is texting in. And not just a Tom.
Sure.
First and last name.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. I really don't know what to do. I kind of want to reach out.
It's bizarre, though, but you've never met...
You've never met somebody where I share first and last name.
Yeah. It's pretty obscure, to be fair. And crazy that they're just texting in on the text line.
Fresh listener.
Yeah.
Just asking for a couple of shout-outs around midday. But I want to reach out. Is that weird? Is that like an abuse of power?
I don't know if it's like weird, but what would you say? Would you say, hey, mate, I've got the same first and last name as you. Should we be best friends?
What's your middle name? I don't know. What if he hates the show?
What if
and he hates the fact that we share a name?
Maybe you're really amped up about the whole name thing, and he could not be phased at all.
Oh God, I share a name with that idiot.
Yeah, it could be the worst thing for him. I'm not sure. I think genuinely the curiosity of what this guy could be like.
Yeah,
because we assume like he could be your doppelganger or be exactly like you if he has the first and last name, and we're hoping for this unicorn situation. But he could be
new co-host.
Yeah, he could. Honestly, could be a jerk. We don't know. We don't know what this guy's like.
Let's not put that out there. Look, I reckon across the week I'll try and amp myself up.
Yeah.
See if we can bring ourselves to a phone call.
Get in contact with him. I reckon we should.
First contacts.
Yeah.